Welcome to NFT Nation, the most relatable and reliable NFT and crypto podcast in the nation. I'm your host, Alex Ferguson, here with my co-host, Michael Wheeler.
What's up?
So pretty much today on this episode, we're going to be talking about different collections that we have kind of looked into and how much they're selling for and which ones we kind of see potential in and ones that we see going up in price. So, Michael, you want to start?
Sure. So, for my first project I've been looking into, it already the first initial mint already came out, but for it's if you follow the NFT space, you'll have seen it before. It's the Fat Ape Club. So it's kind of like a spin-off of the Bored Ape Yacht Club, and it's 10,000 randomly generated NFTs, and they're pretty much just like fat apes. They look similar to the Bored Ape Yacht Club apes, but for these, they were like a smaller audience, so you were able to you had like more of a chance to actually be able to mint one when they first came out. And so Ferg and I, we were actually on this project early on because we joined a Discord probably about 2 weeks before the official mint. But in our case, we really wanted to be able to mint one, but the thing is, the initial mint was out of our price range, so we kind of just had to watch from the sidelines. But so for the I'm just gonna go off the top four for like the resale market, like the top 4 apes that have sold. The number one, like the most expensive ape that sold on OpenSea was Ape 3675, which is like a criminal looking fat ape, and it sold for $68,000, which is insane for something that only costed 0.5 Ethereum to mint, if I'm correct. And then there was a Naruto fat ape that sold for 45 grand, and there was just like a basic gorilla that sold for 40 grand, and then there was like a gold encrusted ape with like diamond eyes that sold for about $22,000. And with all like the NFTs, like if you like all the resale market of the fat apes, there's been over obviously there's 10,000 in the market, but the NFTs that have resold, there's been 1,100 resold NFTs from the Fat Ape Club. The trading volume from every week is about $2.7 million, which is crazy, which shows like there's a lot of want in the kind of like OpenSea market for these. The average price is around $2,300, which is really good for secondary market purposes. I mean, obviously there's kind of like a bunch of outliers on top that push the average price up, but it just goes to show that people are willing to pay a lot for these. And also the like median price, like which is kind of more accurate, is $1,700. So if you were able to mint one of these, you will be able to get a decent price reselling if you have any type of like uncommon or rare fat ape. So do you want to go ahead? Do you want to talk about anything?
Yeah. So pretty much the next project I've been looking at is Dino Punks. There's 888 of them. They pretty much just look like crypto punks, except obviously dinosaurs. And so I think those would be pretty cool. I mean, I feel like the pixel art is kind of popular.
I like that. That's probably my favorite type of NFT if I had to like pick one.
Yeah, they look pretty cool. And there's only 888 of them, so there's not that many. So I kind of feel like the prices are going to go up depending on how many people are actually looking at it.
Yeah, I don't know about like any of the audience, but I have seen Dino Punks all over my Twitter feed. Maybe I'm just like, I have a really special Twitter feed or something, but I think especially since there's a very low number of those, the price will go really high.
Yeah. I think the lower you get, just the more people want it, just because they're so much harder to get.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with something that actually looks good, like a Dino Punk. Do you want to go anything else about Dino Punks?
I'm good on Dino Punks.
Okay, so I'll get into my second project I'm going over. So I was this one I really didn't know before a couple days ago, because I was just scrolling through the NFT calendar, and I saw these, and the official mint already came out. But so it's called Cosmic Labs NFT, and pretty much it's a pixel art form, which is obviously my favorite. That's kind of why I'm going over it. But they're animated GIFs. So pretty much it's pixelated ducks that are dressed up in certain costumes. Like, and for example, the most expensive cosmic duck that has resold on the market is the Darth Vader duck, which sold for about $46,000, which is really impressive. In like podcast format, it's really hard to show like what we're talking about, but I think the best way to do it was just look up these NFTs for yourself to be able to just like look at them, because I feel like you can't really explain the price tag that's on these without seeing them, if that makes any sense. So the number one cosmic duck that's resold is the Darth Vader duck, $46,000. Number 2 is called the Genesis duck, which sold for $23,000. Then we have another cosmic duck that is dressed up in like an Iron Man type suit that sold for $18,000. And then we have a fighter duck that sold for $17,000. So there's not as much trading volume for these. Well, never mind. Sorry, I'm looking at that wrong. There is almost double the amount of trading volume for the cosmic ducks compared to fat apes, which is kind of impressive since I never even saw these before the official mint happened. But there's been over 8,500 NFTs resold in the market, and the average price is around $1,100. So if anyone in the audience was able to mint one early, I would definitely try to resell it.
Yeah, I feel like the resale market's gonna really explode since everyone's getting into NFTs now.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of at the peak of like, not really hype, but I think that you can get the most value for everything we have right now.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you're waiting to sell something, I would do it now.
Yeah. Or to buy right now, just before it gets peak.
Yeah, exactly.
So for my next project, I found this collection called Cardano punks. So pretty much they have the CryptoPunk heads, and then it also shows the whole rest of their body. So it's kind of just like a full body CryptoPunk, but they also got like I don't know, like different accessories with them, and they're not exact copycats, but they look like the same art. And for the cool thing about those is you obviously pay with Cardano instead of Ether, and Cardano's a lot cheaper on gas fees.
Yeah, for like, especially when I look at NFTs, like I kind of look at the practicality of them, and especially with NFTs on different blockchains like Cardano, it makes it a lot like easier for new people to get into the space, since you don't have to pay $300 in gas fees to buy a $200 NFT. So I think there's going to be a lot more progress or like movement in the community towards places like Polygon and towards blockchains like Polygon, Cardano, and just anything else besides Ethereum, due to people not wanting to pay those high gas fees.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to. And then
exactly, no one does.
Yeah. And then also there's going to be 10,000 unique characters. They're all going to be different, and you can.
Do you know the drop date by chance?
Today, I think. It's from the 12th to the 19th, so they could like switch it up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And then I think this one has decent amount of potential.
Yeah, I think especially since they're full body, especially like the really like expensive NFTs don't really have like full bodies, normally just like kind of like a headshot. So I think for these being different, it will allow a just like bigger audience to want it.
Yeah, they look pretty cool too. They're not like lame. There's a lot of stuff going on. They look pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anything that can draw an audience, especially like NFTs, the majority of them have some practicality, but even if they have no practicality and it's just like art and the art's actually good and people want it, that's another like just reason to buy it. Not, I wouldn't say invest in an NFT, but to buy one to just be an owner of something that you enjoy.
Yeah.
So for my last project, I'm talking about, it's kind of the most popular, maybe spin-off version of an NFT. So it's called the Mutant Ape Club. So it's by the same creators that made the original Ape Yacht Club, and so pretty much they're similar to the Bored Ape Yacht Club apes, but the thing is they're mutated, so they're very zombie-like. And if you've seen any videos, you can, like, if you own a Bored Ape, you have the ability to mutate it, which is pretty much you just like mint it in a certain way so it becomes mutated. And probably the most like well-known news about this, it's like there's a video of a little baby saying that he's been mutating his apes, which really we all know Lil Baby was like pretty much given an NFT, even though he said he bought it. He was probably just paid by promoters to say that, but just the fact that he's posting about it on his own, that he's mutating his apes, brings a lot more people into the space. And if people see that video, they can be like, what is Lil Baby talking about? Like, what is he doing? And then boom, that's another person in the NFT space. So there's only been 642 mutant apes sold in the past 7 days, and the average price has been $22,000. So this really shows that the people that have their original Bored Ape Yacht Club apes have the ability to change them and do something different to them, so they can kind of just make them even more original than they are.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I got a few more collections left. So my next one, this one's kind of my personal favorite. It's called Shark Appreciation Society, or SAS.
And you're about this one.
They're funny. They're just like, once again, the pixel art, and it's of like short little chubby sharks, which I think is super funny. And then the cool thing about it is that they want to like donate them to help sharks, and they want to like they want to educate and fund shark conservation with the money that they get from selling them, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, it's always nice to see like big NFT creators that like know that, especially since they can make profit off people reselling them, because like they can get like a certain percentage of the fee or whatever. It's just good to see that even though people are kind of just in it for like the monetary value, they're actually going to do something with this money. They're not just making art for pure profit. They're actually going to help.
Yeah, and then there's going to be 8,999 of them. And then
that's a lot.
Yeah,
like it's kind of weird because in the community, like there can be 10,000 apes, but the thing is, there's so many people that want them.
Yeah,
they may sell out in only 2 hours. Like if I remember correctly, when the Fat Ape Club 10,000 dropped, I think they sold out in like 2 hours or something.
Yeah,
not much. And it was
quick.
10,000, which is crazy.
Yeah, and then so my next one, this one's a really small collection. Me and Michael, we actually both kind of discovered this really, really early. It's called Duck Duck Goose, and it's like I said, very small collection, and it's once again the pixel art, and it's of just duck faces. And once again, it's kind of like the same thing where you have like different clothes and everything. And the guy who made those, he's going to use the money, which I think is kind of funny, is he's going to use it and pay for his college tuition. I think it was, pay for his school. It says that in the roadmap, which is cool. And then also, for my last one, is Panini. They have NFTs, and you'll use them just like their regular cards, and you can trade them and everything. And then I feel like this will also bring a lot of traffic, because everyone knows Panini trading cards with like football and basketball and everything. So I think once they get in the NFT, a lot more people will want to get those digital cards.
Yeah, I mean, because especially people that enjoy that enjoy trading cards. I mean, NFTs are literally the exact same thing,
Yeah.
but it's a online version. So I think a lot of people in the future will be transitioning from trading cards to NFTs, especially with brands like Panini, because they already know them and they trust them.
Yeah,
so
Panini's big.
I think that obviously the NFT game, we're really early to this. I believe that there's even more to come, especially with the metaverse, which the metaverse is just like so huge, like literally gives me a headache every time I try to think about it a lot. But especially like with the metaverse and blockchains improving and like just more people understanding the entire process, this is just a super like big reason just to get in the NFT and crypto space. Like you don't even have to buy like a really expensive NFT. You could just honestly just buy crypto and hold and wait until you find something you believe has value. Like you don't have to just go out and just buy a random NFT you know nothing about. You can
or
just
even
wait.
Just something you like.
Exactly. Like if you enjoy a piece of art and you believe, hey, I'll actually want to be able to like have the ownership of this, just go ahead and if you can afford it, like just go ahead and buy it so you can just hold on to it and like keep it. You can be like, this was my first NFT. You can just in the future it will always be yours unless you sell it.
Yeah. So Michael, are you looking at any NFTs right now to buy?
So I'm looking at it, but I'm not really looking at the resale market. Like my main goal right now is to look at small creators to mint, like kind of in the like $100 to $200 per mint range. And honestly, like my number one would be the Shark Appreciation Society, just like you said.
Yeah.
My number two would probably be the Duck Duck Goose ones. And obviously, just to like throw it out there, my number three is something that I haven't talked about much because I don't really know 100% like about the creation, but I'm pretty sure Fat Ape Club is coming out with fat baby apes, and if it's in my price range, you better bet I will be there on midday. So, is there anything that you think in the next couple weeks you'll try to mint or buy?
Yeah, I'm definitely going for the sharks. Those are really cool. Those are definitely speaking out to me. And then also I want to, depending on how well the ducks go, I might get like 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
Just because and the sharks, they were 0.03 ether. So what is that?
That's around
100 something.
0.03. I think that may be 250 maybe. I don't know what the price of Ethereum is right now.
Yeah, I don't know if it's up or down right now.
Let me see. 0.03 E. Let's see how much that costs. That cost around $40 US, the current price right now. So
I think once those drop, I'll definitely seriously look into those and buying one of those. And then obviously the Duck Duck Goose, last time I checked, they were only like $50 or something like that max.
Yeah, which is definitely in almost everyone's price range. So.
Yeah, and I think I forget which one it was, but one of them was like you buy 2 mint, get one free or something like that. I don't even know.
Yeah, a lot of creators now are doing like special deals. Like if you can join early, you get the free one like with your mint or whatever. So yeah, I think it's kind of like the great time to get into the sphere right now.
Yeah, and then maybe even Panini. I don't know. I'll have to look into Panini a little bit more. I haven't looked in too much about that, but then I'll definitely look into doing those. Yeah.
So I think we've covered everything we wanted to cover for these past, I don't know, maybe week and a half in the crypto space. So if there is anything the audience wants us to talk about, go ahead and follow my Instagram page. You can DM me. I have like a little Instagram kind of like stocks and crypto page, just to like I kind of like post memes and stuff. It's called stocks_memes_info. Go ahead and contact me on there if there's anything you want us to talk about, or maybe even if you're an NFT creator and you want to come on and we can interview you. So if there is anything else you want us to talk about, obviously, just like I said, contact me. We can do whatever. I'm always open to new ideas. And Ferg, is there anything else you want to say before we head out?
Nope.
All right, so everyone listening, I hope you obviously love the podcast because we really enjoyed making it, and we wish you all a great day. Have a good one.
See you.